Chile, the 1960s. A beacon of democracy in Latin America, with stable institutions stretching back decades. But in 1970, one election would spark a chain of events that changed Chile forever. In 1970, Salvador Allende won Chile's presidency with 36.6% of the vote. His vision? Nationalize Chile's copper industry, controlled by US giants like Anaconda and Kennecott, reform land ownership, and reduce inequality through bold social programs. It was a dream of sovereignty and equality, but it terrified the United States. In the heat of the Cold War, President Richard Nixon and advisor Henry Kissinger saw Allende's socialist Chile as a threat. A successful socialist model in Latin America could inspire others, challenging US influence and corporate interests. Declassified documents reveal a chilling US strategy to destabilize Allende's government. Nixon's orders were clear: make the Chilean economy scream. Through Project Fuelbelt and Track 2, the US cut aid, blocked World Bank and Inter-American Development Bank loans, and restricted export credits. Chile, dependent on copper exports, reeled as the US manipulated prices and backed strikes, like the 1972 truckers' strike. The CIA spent $8 million on covert operations, including $3 million in 1972 alone, to cripple Chile's economy. The CIA poured $2 million into El Mercurio, a conservative newspaper, to churn out anti-Allende propaganda. They funded opposition groups like the Christian Democrats, stoking a climate of unrest. Chile's deep divisions between Allende's supporters and the conservative elite grew even sharper. On September 11, 1973, General Augusto Pinochet led a military coup. The CIA knew of the plotting and had ties to the Chilean military, even supporting a failed 1970 coup that killed a loyal officer, General René Schneider. While no hard evidence ties the US directly to the 1973 coup, they didn't stop it, and likely signaled approval. After the coup, the US rushed $24 million in aid to Pinochet's junta, far more than Allende ever received. Pinochet's dictatorship brought brutal repression, over 3,000 killed, 38,000 tortured. His US-backed free market reforms spurred growth but deepened inequality. Chile became an economic leader in Latin America, but the scars of 1973 remain. Was this the end of Chile's democratic dream, or a complex new chapter?